Hi, this is Dr. Friedlander, and today I'd like to share with you the Co-Writer app from Don Johnston, which was recently released. It's really exciting to see Co-Writer come to the iPad. Co-Writer is probably the most used word prediction tool on Macs and PCs and will certainly be a top contender on the iPad. So let's take a look at it. It's got a really easy to use interface, and you'll notice that as I start typing that it will start to predict some words. So the first sentence I'm going to type is yesterday I went to school. So I just tapped on that, and I'm not a really good speller, so you can see I can leave out some vowels, and you'll notice that it puts yesterday right in the middle of the list. If I have difficulty reading, I can just swipe the words.
It's yesterday.
Oh, that's the one I want, so I select it.
Yesterday.
The word I is there.
I
Went is there.
went
To is there.
to
School, if I spell school even phonetically, you'll see.
school. Yesterday I went to school.
And then it will read it as well. Some of the really exciting features can be found under the topic dictionaries. So I'm just going to tap on that. It comes with a very large set of built-in topic dictionaries. So if students are writing about, let's say, the weather, you can see we can turn on the topic dictionaries. So I turn that on. You also have control over the basic dictionary, so anything from 1,000 to 3,000, 6, 12, and 40,000 words. And so let's just say it was warm and sunny.
It was warm
Warm
and
and let's see, and sunny
sunny.
outside.
Outside. It was warm and sunny outside.
So you can see how quickly a student would be able to type that sentence. I'm going to go back to topic dictionaries. One of the really exciting aspects of the topic dictionary is the idea of a scraped topic dictionary. So if there's a topic that the student is writing about, say a current event, say let's say the crisis in Syria today, what co-writer will do, it'll go out to the web and actually build the topic dictionary on the fly, which is really exciting, especially for students that might be writing on specific topics, which is great. So for example, if I wanted to, I could just type the word Syria, and you can see Syrian civil war, and I can click on that and it will automatically create a topic dictionary for me. What's also really nice about this application, it now supports both iCloud synchronization, and also it will access your contacts, so it will learn the names of individuals that are in your contact database. When I'm through, one of the nice things I can do is export this. So if I click the export icon, you can see that I can export it to a message or to email. It supports Dropbox and Google. You can also tweet the message or send it to Facebook, and of course you can print it or copy it as well. So a student, if they wanted to, could copy the text and let's say move it into Pages if they wanted to add some pictures. When I click home, very simple, easy to use dashboard puts the date and the text there. And to get started, just click and you can see how quickly it loads. So Co-Writer adds a very powerful word prediction tool for students that need access to it. Also supports text-to-speech and also topic dictionaries. Take a look at Co-Writer app for the iPad.
came up with and have been working incredibly hard to create. And I will explain briefly what this is. Basically, I take my, my mobile phone, most students already have these, smartphone, and I plug it into this virtual reality headset, a low-cost headset. And now what I can effectively do is I can literally step into this virtual world, and we'll have some of you in the audience also getting to try this, because it is really something that you have to try to fully feel how immersive it really is. It literally feels like I just stepped inside this virtual lab. Do you see me up on the screen? Great, awesome, very good. So basically now I have just turned my mobile phone into a fully simulated $1 million Ivy League laboratory with all this amazing equipment that I can interact with. I can, for instance, here pick up the pipettes and I could do experiments with it. I have my eGel, my PCR, and oh, look there, I have my next generation sequencing machine, and oh, even there I have my electron microscope. I mean, who's carrying around an electron microscope in their pocket? And here I have my machine. I can do different experiments on the machine, and over here I have the door. I can go into other experiments I can perform in the laboratories. And here I have my learning tablet. This is an intelligent tablet that allows me to read about relevant theory, and as you can see, I can interact with it, and I can watch videos and see content that is relevant to the experiment that I'm performing right now. And then over here I have Marie. She's my teacher, my lab assistant, and what she does is she guides me through this whole laboratory, and very soon the teachers will be able to literally teleport themselves into this virtual world that I'm in right now and help me, guide me through this whole experiment. And now, before I finalize this, I want to show you an even cooler thing, I think, something you cannot even do in the real laboratories. This is a PCR machine, and I'm now going to start this experiment. And what I just did is I literally shrunk myself 1 million times into the size of a molecule, and it really feels like it. You have to try this. It really is cool. So now it feels like I'm standing inside the machine, and I'm seeing all the DNA, and I see the molecules, I see the polymerase and the enzymes and so forth, and I can see how in this case DNA is being replicated millions of times, just like it's happening inside your body right now, and I can really feel and understand how all of this works. Now, I hope that gives you a little bit of a sense of the possibilities in these new teaching methods. And I want to also emphasize that everything you just saw also works on iPads and laptops without the headsets. And I say that for a very important reason. In order for us to really empower and inspire the next generation of scientists, we really need teachers to drive the adoption of new technologies in the classroom.
And this is Jen from Toys R Tools, and I want to show you my app. It's called the Voice Dream Reader. It is amazing. So, okay, it helps you read, basically. It's going to read to you. And so, you know, you don't have to have a person read to you. You don't have to buy an audio book. Oh my God, those are so expensive. You know, one of the great things is that you can have one voice, and only that one voice read things to you, you know, whether it's a newspaper article or a magazine article or your own writing or a book. You can have that one voice or your favorite voices read to you, which I don't think anybody else can do, like the way the Voice Dream Reader does. So you can also put things into Google Drive or take them out so you can read them. Same thing with Evernote, Dropbox as well. I don't have that in this list, but it's there. I get all my free books from Bookshare. And I think Gutenberg also gives free books too. And you can put songs in there. You can use this to, you know, it's kind of like Grand Central Station of all of your media. It's amazing. And you can have it read to you, which I just find incredible. So let's start. I downloaded my story about this app right here from Quartz. So here it is, and let's begin. Tap. Okay, so I made the font really big, but you can make it smaller if you like. Let's go smaller. And let's see here. What else do we have? Okay, I have like this little focus space that I can make. Can you see that? That is amazing. So if I want to have it read to me, and let's say I decide, oh, okay, I want to start reading my article from right over here.
Importantly, children can access text that is age appropriate and are
Say, wait, oh, I went too far ahead.
My son is now reading.
Oh,
I
I
certified.
cannot see what I'm doing. Okay, so maybe I should go back up a little bit. And so this is how you can use that. You just kind of move things around and then you double tap on a word.
End of the tunnel. Moreover, the app doesn't just read books.
If you want to see the whole page, there it is. Or you change your mind and go like this. I really like this for kids who have a hard time focusing. Here's where you change the voices. If the machine is telling you a word that you know is saying Dropbox instead of Dropbox or something, and it's bugging you every time it says Dropbox, then you can go to the pronunciation dictionary and change it. I actually did that for my own last name, which looks like Choi, but it's actually Che. And so I had the pronunciation dictionary change that pronunciation for me. So it's really, really cool. Let's see, what else is there? I know there's a million things. Oh, you can highlight, and then you can grab your highlights later, or export them, or I don't even know all these things. They're so amazing. So many things that I can do here. You can say, oh, you know, I messed up. I didn't understand that last paragraph. Let's hear that again. Or I can go forward a little bit more. And did I change speeds for you? I don't think I did. So why don't we go a little bit slower, or really, really slow, and play.
Teacher or an assistant spend time doing something that a child can do
So
independently.
can you imagine if you're trying to learn a foreign language? This is incredible.
And replay the text as
And you know, there are people who want to read it fast.